welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Bulls taking on the Magic. The Chicago Bulls, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Magic, Bulls, just moments away right after this. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go hide. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time. Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. And the injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players out tonight.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable. Pretty daunting.
Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Anthony. Wagner is out there with Carter. Then there's Suggs. And it's Bamba in at the 5. And for Chicago, Green is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the 2 guard. And Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see.
And with all the injuries, some guys are stepping into some unfamiliar roles. But in some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing. Here we go.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Now Anthony. Pass to Suggs. From 15 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Anthony. Now here's Dosunmu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Suggs. Pass to Bamba. There's the drive. And the dunk by Bamba.
Assisted by
that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age. I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Now, here's DeRozan. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Dosunmu, the pass to Green. Here's Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. Vucevic finds Levine. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Suggs. Here's Carter. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Jr.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now, here's DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. The pass to Dosunmu. Back to Levine. Passes to Vucevic. Tries again. Vucevic gets double teamed. Orlando trailing here. Anthony with it. To the middle. And then Carter with the jam.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bean passes to DeRozan. Carter pulls it in.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Carter on the wing. Here's Anthony, and it's Orlando with another.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Suggs. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Carter against Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's the dish to Levine. From 11 feet away, Green for 2 points. Levine's got 6.
There's that beautiful high arcing shot. Levine looks for it the moment he touches the ball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. I mean, you feel like he's been in the league forever.
Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Green. Troy Brown's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Dosunmu. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Bamba. Okeke comes in for Carter. Terrence Ross is checked in for Wagner. And it's Gary Harris in for Suggs. Okeke, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Brown kicks to DeRozan. Anthony against White. And the layup's good off the glass.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Trailing by 2. 59 seconds left to play in the first. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And DeRozan kicks to White. Dishes it to Brown. Outside DeRozan. Shoots from the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
Anthony, the pass to Okeke. Back to Anthony. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan with the rebound. Over Ross. No good from 11 feet. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Well, Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
We've got Bradley. Thomas is out there with White. Then it's Troy Brown, and it's McKinney in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Yes, that goes in. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
The defense was nowhere to be found there.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Here's White. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. White's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago. Harris kicks to Wagner. He dishes it to Ross. Over Thomas. No good from Ross. Chicago with the ball from downtown. That's good from Thomas on the assist by White. And now a 7-point Chicago lead.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And they like what Harris gives them defensively. Good awareness and confidence.
I mean, he stays in front of ball handlers. Sometimes he gets hedged in pick and roll by bigger players. But overall, very sound defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Troy Brown. Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's LaVine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. LaVine with the size to compete on the interior.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switcher also for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Ross.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Bulls leading by 9. White looking around. To the inside. Vucevic. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner finds Harris. Looking to end the run. No good on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. White with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Vucevic. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Magic trailed by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Wagner. That one drops for him.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Green. That one's not going to go. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Bulls foul. Nikola Vucevic. That's his first personal foul. First team
Orlando
foul.
shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for Orlando. Franz Wagner taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Thomas. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Lopez. Carter comes in for Mo Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Gary Harris. He hits both from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Levine. Now here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. From past the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Dosunmu's got 5.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pushed in from Levine.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yep, DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And That's something that started early on in his life, and honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
There's a minute left in the second quarter. Now DeRozan. Lets a floater go, and Bamba pulls it down.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Okeke. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He kicks to Carter. Here's Anthony. Rebound by the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead early.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
Deep two from Anthony. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. And they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point as they're now up 11. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've got. Providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Orlando?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's LaVine who brings it up for the Bulls. 11-point game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Suggs, Carter out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Anthony, and it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And it's Suggs missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Now LaVine. Shoots over Wagner. And that one comes up a bit short.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Now here's Dosunmu. Vucevic the pass to Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the pass to Suggs. Now Carter, guarded by Levine. Bamba trying to break free, and it's Carter missing.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 7. Here's Bamba. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Bamba's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And here is Dosunmu. 9 points in the game so far. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Magic timeout.
Zach barely gave the defense a chance there. He quickly gets the shot in the air.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
For the Bulls. White, he's checked in for Green, and it's Matt Thomas in for Dosunmu. Orlando also making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Mo Wagner comes in for Wendell Carter, and it's Gary Harris in for Cole Anthony. And finished off by Wagner.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And DeRozan, here we go.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
And here's Harris from the arc. Orlando getting another chance here. Here's Wagner. Misses from close range. Chicago leading by 17. Outside, Levine. Fires the 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
There's Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Franz Wagner.
Personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The first free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Alfonso McKinney comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Troy Brown subbed in for Matt Thomas. Okiki's checked in for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for Wagner. And so Levine nails both of them. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Suggs with the ball. Kicks to Ross. Inside. Here's Okeke. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with Coby White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And Greg with Coby White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on it.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And so he makes both from the line.
Coby White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Coby White in the open floor is a blur. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production.
And Orlando has possession. Here's Ross. Drops in the layup for 2.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
Here's White driving to the basket. And White slams it in.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Now, here's Suggs. Passes it to Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, White. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Count the basket. The Magic trailed by 20. Now Suggs. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown drives in. Misses from short range. 1 second left. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Green is out there with Bradley. Then it's Troy Brown. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's McKinney in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Anthony. Here's Carter, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Now here's Dosunmu. Brown inside the line. That shot no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Anthony. Picked him clean. Now here's Dosunmu. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. Pass to Okeke. Now here's Ross. D right on him. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Okeke passes to Carter. Over Green. Off the left rim and out.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Brown. Ross grabs the board.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Great tee that time from Green. The Bulls leading by 18. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Brown kicks to McKinney. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Alfonso McKinney. And Thomas subbed in for Brown. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So it's Orlando now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Ross against Thomas. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Back to Wagner. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
He's checked in for Ross. Pass to Suggs. quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. There's the feed to Bamba. Over Thomas. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Anthony. The Bulls leading by 18. And here is Dosunmu. Outside DeRozan. Knocks it loose. Takes the turnaround J. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And the pass to Thomas. Kicks it to DeRozan. Thomas with the ball. Passes it to Dosunmu. The dish to Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out to the wing. Suggs with the ball. Thomas is there. And it's Suggs missing. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Going inside, and DeRozan throws it down.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now, here's Wagner. And the shot is good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Zach LaVine.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Cole Anthony.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finish it strong.
Now here's White. Outside Thomas. Right side Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Moment here now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Here's White. After the Magic pick up 2, they get it again. Good D by Lopez. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Brazdeikis. That shot off. White against Ross. Now White. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We focus in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.